Hello, welcome to Invictus Motors. When you want a Porsche 911 packed with all the spec and performance you could dream of or imagine, and you want it a 911 that you can drive every single day, then you would want a 911 991 GTS. Not a turbo, not a GT3, but a GTS. Welcome again for us to review this 911. But before we can get into it, please don't forget to press that like and the subscribe button to support us and the work we do, because we're at about 600 subscribers and we need all the support we can get. On the exterior, the GTS isn't just solely about how aesthetically pleasing it looks. It's also the mechanical changes. As standard, the GTS comes with so much spec that I probably wouldn't remember all of it. Sports exhaust, the Porsche active dynamic engine mounts, the fact it's got the sports Chrono Package, it's got a power kit, so the powertrain has been upgraded. It's also have got the same rear axle as the 991 Carrera 4. And aesthetically, you've got this beautifully redesigned rear end, which is also wider on the GTS as opposed to the Carrera S. Specs such as the 20-inch wheels that it comes with as standard. In this situation, they're the turbo central locked wheels, and the central locked, as a matter of fact, is an optional. The side door mirrors are the sport design mirrors. On the front, you find yourself having the dynamic PDLS cornering lights, and you've got the sports design front bumper. And the previous owner kindly has put in these Sunsport grills. And this just doesn't stop there. If you come onto the inside of it, this theme of how excellently spec'd the GTS is. You've got the sport steering wheel as standard, the GTS badging, and you've got a couple of little cues on the inside of the vehicle, such as that center dash there, that tells you that this is a GTS, this is indeed a unique car that you're sitting in. This center bit here is littered with optional buttons, such as the sports exhaust button, the sport plus, the PASM. The fact you've got sports seats here with 18-way adjustability lumbar support. It's got the beautiful sports seats finished in the leather Alcantara combination, which are also heated, including the fact that the rear seats also have Alcantara. And then other notable optional extras have been the fact it's got cruise control, the fact all of this finishing has been finished in this darker aluminium brushed finish. The Barmaster sound system is another really crazy optional upgrade. But you know, the GTS has never been just a 911 with optionals, because if you took a Carrera S to try to option it to a GTS level, you're basically $2,000 off away from having a GTS. And as I said, the differences are so big and large, from a powertrain performance, from a torque, from the fact that a GTS sits 10mm further lowered over the Carrera S PASM suspension. So where do you stop really? Is it the aesthetic? Is it the mechanical? Is it the softer touches on the inside? Because all in all, the pedigree, the history, and what the GTS is really about, the Carrera S, a standard 991, can't compete. Hence why the GTS commands an extra £20,000. And from an appreciating modern classic point of view, you've got to put your money in a GTS, not in a 991 Carrera S. But not everyone has got the affordability of an extra £20,000 to option to have this as opposed to a 991. And then it's been good to talk about this and to sort of explain to you the pedigree of a GTS, but something that is extremely important is how something like this has been maintained over the past 7 years. These were first introduced in November 2014, so you can imagine that they've all had miles put on it, a certain number of owners. In this case, 4 owners since new, and the last owner has had it for 2 years, and he decided to upgrade to a GT3 because that was ultimately his dream car. He's put so much thought, care and love into this GTS, including the fact that these center lock system have been renewed. They're brand new because the previous ones had decolorized. It's got the Porsche gold wheels, which look absolutely stunning. Every major service item that you can think of, whether that be the drive belt, the spark plugs, the brake fluid, it's all been done, and all of it has been at a main dealer. So I hope overall I've done the GTS some justice to telling you why you should put your money into it. But in the meantime, do press that like and subscribe button. We're at 600 subscribers and we need all your support we can have to continue growing our little community of fans and people to produce content like this. Thank you.